Well, what is up, everybody? It's Verse here today. We have to talk about these Sony fanboys still being massively butthurt about High on Life huge success on Xbox as an exclusive title. Now, this game has been out for a week, I guess because it's getting talked about so much. I guess the accolades that it has so far, being the #1 on Game Pass and being number 4th overall on Xbox in general, and people are just talking about this game in high praise. Sony fanboys don't really like it too much because you got a nonsense post like this. Why are PlayStation games a huge flop if they don't hit 90, but Xbox games are hugely successful when they hit 60? Meanwhile, he just wants to ignore the user score, which is highly praised in the game at 8.2. All the accolades has been receiving, like I said before, those high accolades like being #1 on Game Pass, number 4th overall on Xbox in general for a pretty much new developer in general. Like, I know they made like one or two previous games, but this is a pretty new overall developer. And he just wants to focus on the low Metacritic score of a 63. Well, a little bit above, I guess, like average, mediocre score of 63. When it's like, this game is, people are really loving this game right now. So why be jealous of it? Because the PlayStation games don't get, I guess, as much attention as he wants. And then it got so bad as a certain fanboys, like this clown right here, wants the game to be review bombed on Metacritic. So not only, I guess, like the mediocre Metascore is not enough, he wants the game to be review bombed in the user score. Like, how pathetic can you be? We should review bomb it at the user section score. And I was like, really? They really want to review bomb this indie game. It's like, it's just getting sad out here. Like, geez, do the Sony guys like got nothing to do right now? Do they have any games to play right now? I guess they beat God of War within a few days or a week, and they're just twiddling their thumbs right now on Twitter. Because what is this nonsense? And then, as he stated, apparently the clown started review bombing the game and says already happening. I suppose if all you had the year was Pentiment and Power Wash Simulator, this would be a masterpiece. The reality is a cringe filler for a rental service, and his name is Craig the Brute. This just screams like a Sony fanboy right here. Very mid-game and boring. Xbox gamer brain. Like, these are obviously Sony fanboys. Like, how pathetic can you be that you're just review bombing this game? Like, literally, people want to see people honest opinions about this game. You got clowns that are just review bombing it. Like, really. Another bad game by Xbox Studios, bugs, cringe, and worst graphics ever. Overall, a 0 out of 10. Now, I thought a game only deserves a 0 out of 10 if the game is literally like unplayable. Like, you literally can't play the game. It's just so glitchy and the bugs are just out of control, or like corrupting your data or something. But you know, they're giving the game a 0 just this open-handedly. Like, it's just so dumb. Like, how are you this butthurt over this game's success? An indie game at that, a double A game at that. Like, it's just getting sad out here. But like this guy says, this is so sad. They are hurting Xbox gamers. They hurt the developer. What about support the devs? Yeah. When it's an Xbox related dev, they do the opposite. They actually want to hurt the devs at that point. And what is this? This is apparently a cartoon of, what is this, like Michael? No, what is the other one? Jason is the one with the hockey mask. Going hunting after a Sony fanboy. Then he says, I like Game Pass. The Sony fanboy can't even keep his composure and stay silent, so he says, support the devs. So the killer now knows where he's at because he's that stupid. We got the screenshots before the review bomb. It was a big ass waste of time if they do so. Yeah. It's just sad they gotta do this anyway. It's just so sad. Like, how jealous and envious can you be of this? That's like, this just shows you any Xbox game gets any attention, and these Sony fans just don't like it. Like, it's so bad. These are just toxic, sad people from both sides. Thank you for making the pony so mad every single day under every single thread. I wish more had the capabilities like you do. Keep up the understanding work, General. So is he rubbing into the Sony guy's face that KOTOR is having issues, I guess? I don't know. That is unfortunate, but kids will be kids. A lot of these, we're overestimating these people are kids. These are probably a lot of grown men that's review bombing this nonsense. They got taking time out their day to review bomb instead of doing something more productive. As a PlayStation fan myself, we do not accept these people. I think Metacritic needs to start using gamer account links. They really do. It's like they need to get actual people who play the games and give the actual opinions about the games on here instead of these people who just review bomb the nonsense. Because you want to go to the user score to see people's actual opinions about these games, to see like what people actually think about the games, instead of some highly corporate media based reviews. So like it's kind of sad they got tainted with the fanboy nonsense. Like really. But you know, you got a certain crowd that is super sensitive whenever the Xbox gets any type of good publicity. They just can't handle it. This happens with every platform exclusive, but I don't know why they would want to review bomb it. This is the first Xbox game I actually enjoyed playing in a long time. Okay. This is on another level of needing to grow up. Genuinely a sad bunch of individuals, just pathetic. I agree. If you make a time to make a Metacritic account and then review bombing a game because it's getting a lot of praise, that's just pathetic. And then rallying the troops at that to review bombing, that's just pathetic. They review bomb games they claim to like. A pony is borderline mentally, clinically. Yeah, we all know where you're going there. Let them. We all know the game is fire. They are making Metacritic obsolete by doing it, and it's hilarious. Game Pass is the new Metacritic. Pathetic as people right there. They absolutely have no kind of life at all. Metacritic loses any credibility when you allow this to happen. To use a review site for positive non-bias, you're letting console wars destroy your credit. Review bombs on devs' hard work is not healthy. Xbox Games has a gem just because it's a Game Pass day one. They get hated on. This is so stupid. I am so ashamed of the PS5 community. No one cares enough about how this dude is in every comment section. I just know this account is like in every comment section that says on Xbox for apparently. No one cares enough about high on cringe. I wouldn't mind it though. The crap box drones do it for anything non-joke box. Okay. PlayStation players being a bunch of wankers, gas. Who could have ever seen that coming? LOL, the same thing Xbox usually did with God of War. Well, the people review bomb God of War, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. But he says that's what they did with God of War. Y'all have too much time in your hands. Just play the games and shut the F up. Because apparently Xbox guys did do it to God of War, apparently, from these two comments. Either way, it's just childish because you want to see actual reviews of people think about these games. Because I would believe a group of people more, like the critics, more than like the an audience. Especially like if you look at like the movie reviews. There's like a lot of these critics be like paid off, or they get like incentives for reviewing these games or movies or whatever. So you want to see what actual people just pay their hard-earned money, what they think about the games and whatever. So it's just sad that it's been tainted now by the whole console war nonsense, but. Let them do it. The devs on High on Life will make a joke about it. Probably. They probably will make a joke about it in a sequel. We're actually over here enjoying it. Unlike you insufferable ding-dongs. Okay. There's nothing more pathetic than a Sony simp. Why do people try so damn hard to promote things for others / make others miserable? It's 2022 and we still have people arguing about console versus PC and Xbox versus PlayStation. Get over it. If you like something, enjoy it. If you don't, just STFU. Okay? These are fans of a platform, not game. It's sad they would never try Xbox game just because it's on Xbox. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic, actually. It's like they had the Xbox Series S over the Black Friday for $250. You could have just bought one instead of they doing this nonsense. It's just ridiculous. This kind of shows that the ponies are in the minority, not the majority. LOL. Review bombing a game that's on a competitive platform hurts the developers and publishers of the game. Yeah, it really does. It kind of does. not the people that play the game. Seeing this point of view, what kind of an ass must you be to bring down the moral of developers just because you are a console warrior? And you don't get anything. Sony doesn't take you guys out to dinner. Jeremiah isn't flying you out to dinner. They aren't sending you free stuff. You are just like, you don't get anything for doing this. You're just like, it's just a waste of time to do this. More cope from the world's most toxic game community. So this guy says to ignore this guy. The last few days he's been creating false narratives, even though we literally saw the negatives, the 0 out of 0 scores they gave for this game. It's like clearly as a Sony fanboys doing this nonsense. But he says it's a false narrative. I've seen absolutely nobody on the PS side giving 2 Fs about this game. That's not true. I even covered several fanboys being super upset about this game's existence and the praise it is getting. These are the kinds of bots that seek validation from PlayStation fans about their mediocre game. Ignore his BS. Okay. The hate on here is strong. I love seeing the ponies hurting, and don't forget who won Publisher of the Year. Guess who had the highest meta ever for a publisher? Microsoft. Fourth most played game on Xbox and best selling game on Steam last week. Yeah, blame the Xbox. Yeah, it's even doing extremely well on Steam too. So another feat. They want to say the game is mediocre, but it's doing great on Xbox and Steam. Any platform this game is available is doing well on. So I don't think that's a fail right there. I don't think it's mediocre or a fail, but it's doing that well on both platforms it's available on. And it's definitely living rent free. Let's be obvious. This is definitely living rent free in these guys' minds in general. It's like if you're only playing on PlayStation, then why do you care? They're so butthurt about a game they can't even play anyway because they don't even stick to one platform. So, but yeah, I'm gonna conclude it right here. It is just so sad that Sony fans are who purposely stick to one platform. They don't want to venture out to more than one platform. They are hating on this game hard right now, and it's just insane. It's like, really, if you really want to play the game, you can get it on PC or on Xbox. It's like they even had the Xbox super cheap over Black Friday season. You should have probably invested in then, but nope, because you're a fanboy, you got to stick to one platform, which is just pathetic in my opinion. Willingly stick with one platform. Like you can literally buy another console and you just stick with one for whatever reason. It's like it's a game you want to play on another system and you just want to just prove your loyalty to this one brand. It just makes no sense to me. But I'm going to include it right here. Definitely see your thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts down below about people review bombing the game. People review bomb the game now because it's doing well on the rival platform. Or just in general, of PlayStation fans saying, hey, why isn't there? I guess when their games do well, when they get that much praise or whatever. Definitely see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.